Hi everyone, Becky Lander. Welcome back to day 4 of the Modern Direct Seller Fall Challenge. We are all about maximizing our sales this fall season, and today we are going to dive in to a menu of offerings that you can work into your sales and marketing strategies as we approach Q4. Now, this part of the training is going to be really specific to your business. I'm going to give you a bunch of ideas, but I want you to pick and choose the specific promotions and specials and plans that you want to put in place in your business this fall. I want to reiterate what I said on day 1. This year is not a year to do all the things. This year is all about picking a couple of things that you can do really well and focusing in on them. So don't feel like you have to do everything we're going to talk about in this video. Again, just pick a couple that you can do and you can do really well. So if you are following along in your workbook, which I hope you are, we are on page 10 of the workbook. If you don't have the workbook, no biggie, go and download it at myconsultanttraining.com/fall challenge. All right, fall season. It is a magical time of the year to be in direct sales. You have customers that are looking for gifts for their friends and family. Typically, they're not as tight with their budget and spending in the fall season because shoppers are gonna shop. Whether there's a global pandemic happening or not, shoppers are gonna be out there shopping. So this is also a great time of year that if there is an opportunity to get in front of your customers at any kind of fall festival or holiday boutique, you're able to do that. Now, I know that it's 2020 and we are not all getting out there doing events, and many events are not happening this year. So think about how you can be creative and do this in the online space if given the opportunity. If you are comfortable with a little bit of face-to-face, definitely think about doing so. All right, so here are some options of different things that you can do to grow your business here in Q4. I'm just gonna run down the list. If you're in your workbook, you can mark off those or jot down some notes. And then at the end, we're gonna identify 5, I would say 3 to 5. Don't feel like you have to do it all. So just pick a couple of offers that you really want to put in place in your business. We'll talk about the marketing plan and the timing of doing that. Keep in mind you also have the fall Q4 calendar in your workbook. So you can take those items and you can go plug those in on the calendar as well. Okay, so idea number 1, we're just gonna run through the list. Online parties. Online parties are still where it's at, you guys. They've changed over time, but there are a lot of people out there doing some big business through online parties. You might want to put your own spin on an online party. You might want to have a holiday theme or a fall theme. You might want to explore doing a mega party where you have multiple hostesses within one group. You might want to think about taking your online party off of Facebook and using a platform like Squee or Zoom and doing an online party virtually using a different platform just to kind of mix it up a little bit. You might want to take a look at your online party script. Is it a full 30 minutes? Does it span over a week? Think about how you want to really work your online parties this fall to get the best results for your customers. All right, number 2, home parties. So if you are in a spot where you can get together in someone's living room, do it. We are missing and craving social interaction oh so much right now. So if you're in a position where you can get out a little bit more and your hostess and customers are comfortable with it, plan a girls' night out, plan a wine night, plan something in person and bring the home party aspect to it. It's a great excuse to get some friends together. All right, number 3, vendor events. Again, these may be happening in your area. They may not be happening in your area. You may be comfortable with it. You may not be. Totally up to you on that. Just think about if that is going to be in your mix of activities this fall. Pop-up events. So the difference here is a pop-up event is where you would actually go to another company and pop up at their place of work. So that could be like at a coffee shop, you take over a corner of the coffee shop on a Saturday morning, or it could be at a school, if a school is open, in a teacher's lounge. Or it could be even like a break room at a doctor's office or a dentist's office where you're able to share your product doing a pop-up type event. You could also put a spin on this where you're essentially doing a party in a box where you're delivering those products in order forms to those places and then taking those orders where you have a deadline where you'll come back and pick up that box. Okay, next one, personal shopping appointments. Now, I love this. I love that being in direct sales, that our customers are shopping with us because we're not the big box store. So think about if you're planning on working personal shopping appointments into your calendar. The next one on the list is very similar, a drop-in shop. So rather than your customers coming to you to shop, you're dropping things off with them. So you might drop it off on a Tuesday, say, hey, here's a bunch of fun things. I'll be back on Thursday. It could be a sample box where they could kind of play around with various samples, or it could be products where they could keep them if they like them, or give them back to you if they decide to pass on them. Almost always, they keep at least one or two things out of those drop-in shops. All right, the next one, online VIP customer party. So think about how you're going to reward your VIPs this fall season. So within your group, you may want to plan a customer appreciation party, or you may want to do a mystery party, or something fun where you create a loyalty program where they are earning rewards based on their purchases through the fourth quarter and the fall season. The next one, again, is a mystery party. This is where you're inviting many of your customers to participate in the party, and the hostess rewards are up for grabs. So one lucky person, or you can divide them up, multiple people can be the winners of the party and walk away with some freebies and discounted items. The next one is an inventory clearance sale. So this works especially well if you know when your holiday shipping deadline is. If you know when that holiday shipping deadline is, then you can plan an inventory sale after your shipping deadline. So if customers can't shop online any longer and get their items in time for the holidays, then you can go ahead and offer that in person or online and ship it directly to your customers. So those are just a few ideas. I know you probably have a lot more around different sales strategies that you can implement here in 2020. Again, this year is a little bit weird. Some of our traditional sales strategies and channels may not be available. So think about what you want in your mix for the fall. So my recommendation is to take the next 5-10 minutes at the most and work your way through this document. So I want you to think about what the specific offer is. Think about what your marketing plan is and how you're planning on promoting what you're doing, and then the timing of it. So if you know you're gonna do it in October, go ahead and pencil that into your October calendar. If you know it's after your shipping cutoff in December, pencil it into your December calendar. So then you have an idea of when you're running various promotions. A couple quick tips just on creating irresistible specials and deals that your customers are going to love. I love creating urgency on ordering. So the first 3 that order get a special deal, or keeping it exclusive and not offering the same deal to everyone, having them message you for the special deal that you are offering them. If you know somebody goes crazy over a certain item, you can offer a special specifically around that item. So again, it kind of prompts that conversation, and so you're able to offer exclusive perks and deals directly to that customer. Think about doing a last call shopping event. I can't stress that enough. In December, after things kind of slow down, if you have any leftover inventory, that's a great time to do some kind of clear out sale or some kind of special deal. Also, as you're thinking about these specials, I love rewarding people with a bonus. So I'm not a huge fan of discounting. I feel like, you already have limited margins, and so discounting can, cut into that a little bit. But think about what kinds of bonuses you can provide your customers. So maybe when you place a $100 order, you get a small gift. And it doesn't have to be a big gift, you guys. Everyone likes gifts. They can be little things from the Target dollar spot, or a $5 Starbucks card, or free shipping. I love giving incentives to get people coming back for more. So when you place a $100 order right now, you will have a $10 product credit waiting for you to use in January, which is typically a little slower, right? So there's some strategy involved there. Or bundling items together, and so you're making it easy on them. This goes really well with that, and that's going to get you to this level of reward, so you get this kind of special or bonus deal, right? So you can be really smart about how you're crafting these promotions. The other thing that I want to mention is really around upselling. So I think sometimes we feel like a little icky about this, but it is totally fine to offer complimentary products to your customers. So I always use this example. You may have heard me say this before, but when you go through that drive-through and they ask you if you want to upgrade to a large drink instead of a small drink, or a big fry versus a little fry, that high school kid working the drive-through is upselling you. So if he can do it or she can do it, you can do it too. So it's okay to say, oh, you bought this? I know you're gonna love this to go with it. Do you want me to add that onto your order? So think about how you can offer complimentary products to increase your sales throughout the fall season. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you here on day 4. I am so excited about everything that you're accomplishing. I cannot wait to hear about your offers, your marketing plan, the timing of those offers. So you're really starting to solidify this Q4 plan for your business. Speaking of which, tomorrow, don't miss day 5. I know it's Friday and it's easy to slack off on a Friday, but I really want you to come back for day 5. It's all about implementing these strategies to reach the goals that you have set for your business. So we're gonna talk about goal setting, we're gonna talk about taking intentional action. That is all back here tomorrow. And before I go, I just wanna welcome all of our new fall members to the Modern Direct Seller Academy. Woo, woo, woo. I can't wait to see you guys over in the group. We are only open until the end of the month, so if you want to get in on the bonuses, they're expiring soon. See how I did that? Creative emergency. All right, you guys, have a great Thursday, and I will see you back here for the final day of our challenge tomorrow on Friday. Take care.